Hello, welcome to the news. I am your host, Alex DiFilippo, and yes, I am wearing a t-shirt under my blazer. Today, we will begin with horoscopes. First up is Gemini, and yes, that is my sign too. Let's see what it says. Today, you will have an opportunity. Take it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip the rest of these. Let's go to sports. Karen? Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, Alex, 2 videos in a month? You really are back on YouTube. And to that I say, yeah, sure. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about a total scam. I mean, online astrology. Astrology can be a very fun thing to participate in on the internet, but at some point it seems sketchy. Some of the content can be just utter garbage. I'm not saying all of it is, but there is quite a bit that is, what is that? And to prove this, you better believe that I've gotten examples from the direct internet. All I had to do was Google zodiac signs as, because that format is the main format that a lot of these garbage zodiac sign posts take. And I know there's a lot of legit astrology on the internet, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about garbage astrology. It's total garbage. And a lot of these posts I'm talking about just compare the zodiac signs to something that is just so dumb. Like, unbelievably dumb. Here's one. The zodiac signs as countries. Right? Now, I don't exactly know how you decide what country goes to what zodiac sign, but let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. I'm gonna check mine, Turkey, Greece, and the West Indies. Oh my god, it's so accurate. How do you even decide this? Is it just randomly assigned, right? Like, I don't understand what the thought process is. Oh look, America is Gemini? Sure. I mean, I'm sure you can come up with a reason. Like, you're like, yeah, countries have characteristics like America. It's big, it's loud, it's bustling, it has a big economy, and so does Gemini. In case you're still not on board with my point, here's another winner to change your mind. The zodiac signs as mythical creatures. Whoa! This is gonna blow you away. Now look at me. Let's see what awesome mythical creature I am. I hope I'm like a Pegasus or a unicorn or like I'm an ogre. What the fuck? How did you even decide that? Why is Virgo an ogre? What did we do wrong? The only good ogre we've met is Shrek, and now he's a big-ass meme. I don't want to be a big-ass meme. Oh my god. The best part about these, though, is that they're running out of things to do. Clearly. You see them assign just, like, random objects to the zodiac signs, because they just don't know what to do. They look around their house, and, you know, they see, like, oh, look, wood flooring. What type of flooring is the zodiac signs? Oh, I hope I'm not anything with asbestos in it. Scorpio has asbestos in it because they're toxic. Here's one called the signs as conspiracy theories. I don't know how a conspiracy theory can have like characteristics or enough characteristics to compare them to the zodiac signs, but maybe I'm judging too fast, right? Let's go check and see if maybe they know what they're talking about. So apparently the British government killed Princess Diana. I don't know about this one. Why is that Virgo? This doesn't make sense. Why is Aries? The CIA killed JFK. This doesn't make sense. Why? I need an explanation. At least, even if it's these bonkers theories, right? If I even get an explanation, that's fine. But you don't get one. They just give you this list. The signs as sounds. Apparently I'm announcements over a high school PA system. Gemini is actually my favorite sound, which is underwater. It's so accurate. It's just like me. Just like a true Gemini is, underwater sounds are also... I have trouble coming up with the right word because the right word doesn't exist. But there actually is good astrology out there, okay? It's not all toxic. And I'm about to reference the best YouTuber of all time, so just bear with me, Jenna Marbles. Jenna Marbles very subtly points out what zodiac sign she is in some of her videos. I don't know if you've seen it. Again, it's very subtle.
I'm a Virgo! I'm a Virgo! I'm a Virgo! I'm a Virgo! I'm a Virgo!
I'm a Virgo! The good thing about Jenna Marbles using astrology is that her boyfriend is an Aries, and Virgos and Aries are not supposed to be dating. That's like a big thing about compatibility readings, and they're dating anyway, and they make it work, and they love each other, and it's cute. First of all, cute as on the internet, can I say. If someone has to come out and say, like, yeah, I know you're an Aries, and I know we shouldn't be together, that is such a bad mindset to go in with, and, like, astrology can, like, implant those ideas into people's heads. What sign are you? Oh, you're a Libra? I'm sorry, I can't. You're an air sign. Compatibility astrology really gives me a problem. There's these websites, when they're doing compatibility readings, they'll be like, oh, these readings don't apply to everyone, and if they don't apply to you, I'm sure your relationship could work, and you're special. And I applaud them for trying to avoid keeping people from relationships. I applaud them for avoiding that. But the problem with this still is that why even write it then? Like, that's the main problem with this, is like the compatibility readings, they're either toxic or they're pointless. And honestly, I don't even know which one is worse. You're just literally looking for someone to relate to it. That is all they're doing, is they're looking for someone to read this and say, you know, that's my exact relationship. Thank you for putting it into words. Real life scenario. I went onto one of these compatibility websites and put in my friends. But from the friends that I know the zodiac signs of, I don't have any Virgo friends. And Virgos, which I'm apparently missing out. They're supposed to be some pretty bomb-ass people. A relationship between two Virgo is a pleasant and harmonious relationship. That's sweet. So let's look at some of my other friends, right? Let's look at how compatible I am with them. Virgo and Aries, oh, at first sight, might seem like a friendship between two people who have nothing in common. This is in many ways true, but they must learn to look beneath their differences. Aw, that's so sweet. But then, what the f*** is the point of telling me? This is basically just discouraging, because I understand that it says, like, oh, you should just look past this, though. But then why even do this reading? You're basically either discouraging me or, like, discounting yourself as a credible source. But maybe this is just one. Let's go see my other friends. Gemini? Oh, no. Leo, maybe? Oh, no. Well, how about Taurus? Surely Taurus. Oh my god! I can have friends! Oh my goodness, this is such a relief. Taurus is a match. I can finally go out and make friends. I'm not discouraged anymore. Wow! Yay! These people are a lot of times, they're reaching. So what they're trying to do is make sure that everybody can relate to it in some way. Even if they relate to it not even at all, they can just say, oh, well, it didn't apply to me. But maybe I'll come back for my next boyfriend after I break up with this one because I can't believe we're not compatible. That's what this promotes, basically. But this isn't the only astrology on the internet. There's horoscopes, right? We're not just looking at like what objects we are, how compatible we are. We want to know about what's going to happen to us. So I looked for a bunch of credible sources to give me horoscopes for how 2019 is gonna go for old Alex right here. And let's check out what they said. A big problem with these that people have is that they are also very general, so that whenever something does happen, first of all, you're gonna forget about this the next day. So even if it does happen to you, you're not gonna remember it and they don't get heat. But even if you do remember it, they're so general that it'll happen anyway. So proclaim your 2019 resolution to the world on Snapchat, Instagram, your blog, wherever. The moon joins convivial Venus in your communication house, making you a one Virgo inspiration station. As the year opens, your mind is turning towards partnerships. Who could you join forces with to bring a project or creative vision to fruition? Oh my god, I was just thinking about that. Wow. This doesn't apply to just Virgo. Like, what about this just says, like, this is what's gonna happen in Virgo? The memory card on my camera ran out of space. And even after I deleted a bunch of videos, it still didn't have space left on it. So, I've tried to record this part at least 3 times, and I think this is the last one. If it doesn't work this time, I'm calling it, because I'm over it. So where we left off, we were checking out astrology websites. This one says, it's from Susan Miller, so we can thank Susan for the following prediction. December had you thinking quite a bit about your home and family. I'm gonna stop right there for now, because of course it did. It's the holiday season. Of course we're thinking about our home and family. Either we're with our home and family, or we're thinking about our home and family because we're away from them and it's the holidays. So now that January's come around, you might be surprised that everything slid by so quickly, and you'll enjoy yourself more in January. Okay! This one says, we'll finally show people what you're made of, and even will display self-assurance in order to move forward towards your goals. A year is kind of a long period of time. Like, not too long. Everyone says life is short. A year is quite a bit of time to at least accomplish a goal. So, like, this is gonna come true no matter what. And that's what I'm saying for a lot of these. A lot of these are just, of course they're gonna come true. I have a whole year to get them done. And we have one more here, even though I really don't want to look at these anymore. Oh. 2019 has all the cosmic ingredients for a special year for those born under Virgo, both in personal growth and through partnerships and relationships. Change has already been felt in this area since September. Here's the thing about articles like this one specifically. They're all just like, big change coming next year, but our lives are always changing. They're never not changing. But the thing is like, these always just say like, oh, big change, and you're like, oh, whoa, change has been going since September. But really, it's just it's their best guess. Like, they're literally just throwing a month out there and saying that things have been changing since then. I think like the biggest clue for me that these are not great readings is that none of them sync up. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but literally none of those things said the same thing. Well, if it's written in the stars, why doesn't every source have the same prediction written down? They all have different things. And I was going to end the video here, but I was on a train in New York City the other day, and I was looking at one of those small monitors they have on the train, and the news was on, and on the TV, they were doing horoscopes, and I was like, hey, I'm making a video about horoscopes, that's pretty cool, but I'm doing online astrology, so I don't want to interfere with what's in the news, right? Because it's probably a more credible source. Then I see on the bottom, it says, provided by Astrology.com. I was like, oh, this should be interesting. These are the horoscopes in the news.
Are you looking at them too?
The horoscopes. They're terrible.
I didn't.
Capricorn, don't get into an argument you could have easily avoided. What's the point? Shouldn't that just be advice for everyone, really? Why is that specific to Capricorn at all? Is Capricorn gonna get into a fight today? Like, it never explains these either. Here's another one, for Sagittarius. Where'd you get that flirty, twinkly smile? The flirty powers sure were nice to you. Ooh, I don't like the one at all. It's really cringy. You're going to impress somebody very important and look good doing it. Like, that's so broad. Do you know how many people that's gonna end up applying to? Like, what the hell? They get it from online, first of all, so it's still online astrology and it applies in this video context, okay? Leave me alone. Again, I'm not trying to all over astrology. When it's done right, it's actually pretty fun to participate in. But a large part of the internet kind of ruins it a little bit. So yeah, astrology isn't all true, and the internet kind of ruins it a little bit by making up these weird fake lists or compatibility readings or stuff like that, but the internet kind of does that for everything. So, I guess astrology isn't special.